Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's definitely been a hot minute. I feel like it's been a crazy couple of months for everyone, and I hope everyone is doing their best. But we're here to spicing up your feed by providing a really fun YouTube challenge video for you guys. We've been really obsessed with the hot ones on YouTube. If you haven't watched that before, it's where this guy Sean interviews all these celebrities, and after kind of asking a question, they've got to level up with a different hot sauce, and they get hotter as you go down the line. So I ordered a big pack of very, very spicy hot sauce from around the world, and I'm really scared because I don't actually do well with spice. Don't like hot sauce. He does.
It's such a weird, she's like, I want to do this hot sauce challenge, and I'm a big fan of spicy stuff, and Eden hates it. So this is going to be interesting. When I say I like spicy stuff, I'm like spicy stuff. Like this is...
We got the world's hottest corn chips.
This is getting around like over a million Scovilles.
Vegan nuggets. Vegan nuggies. I guess we just kind of like...
Just duck right into it. So you've got questions for me, I've got questions for you. And yeah, each question we ask, we're going to incrementally move up the line from...
I don't think this one's spicy. We're just starting off like on the, you know, we're leveling up slowly. I don't know how to do this. I'm just going to pour a tiny bit on.
What is this? So this is a maple syrup hot sauce, right?
I'm just putting a tiny bit on.
So this is the Vermont maple syrup hot sauce.
It's just really yummy.
It's nice.
It's not spicy.
That's good. I feel like starting off like this is dangerous though, because we're like, oh, it's
yummy.
Too bad. And then our eyeballs will be jumping over our head up here. Okay.
Oh, that's really yummy. My first question that I wanted to ask you, Apollo, is what has been the hardest thing for you the past couple of months with COVID?
Sorry, I literally just put the whole nugget in my mouth. I think the hardest thing for me is I love performing and entertaining, and that's like almost where I get my energy and lust for life from. And obviously the last few months, we had a pretty busy year organised with gigs and stuff over in the States and everything. And yeah, I just didn't really get to follow through with that because we ended up being in lockdown, and been doing the lives and a lot of other stuff, and hanging out with other DJs and doing different things, doing the magic thing, but not being able to perform for a live audience has just been really, really hard for me. Mentally, because I love interacting with people, and I love getting up there and making people smile. So that's probably been the hardest thing for me, I think. And then the frustration of trying to move forward, not knowing when everything's going to go back to normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what's this next one?
We're doing the truffle one.
Oh.
It smells really spicy, this one.
There's a sauce. I'm trying to think. So what's like the hot Nando's sort of smell with a little hint of truffle in there? That's just nice.
I actually really like that. It's got a tiny kick to it, but it's not bad. Like, that's doable for me. I like a tiny bit of spice.
That's good. That's like, I'd say mild. If you were like in Nando's, that'd be mild, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely gets a little bit stronger.
My first question for you is, obviously as a kid, before you enter the world, you've got no idea and expectation or anything put on you, and you can dream as big and crazy as you want.
Yep.
What was your dream career as a kid? It could be to be a dinosaur or something like that. And also, who was your childhood crush?
I had a few childhood crushes, not gonna lie, I went through a few stages. My dream career was a primary school teacher.
Oh.
When I was young, yeah. I used to like help out in all my lunch breaks and go help with the preppies, and I was just obsessed with kids. And then as I got older, I did a placement in my primary school, and I was like, hell no, why did I want to do this? And then it became modeling and a few other things. My childhood crush, I went from infatuated with Justin Bieber, a lot of people did, and then as soon as Twilight came out, Edward Cullen, he's still my #1, so.
I know. I'm #2, I've accepted it now.
And it's funny because his real name is Jacob, but I've always been Edward.
She's always been Team Edward. She always says that as well, and it sucks. And
gotta be honest.
He took my role as the next Batman, which I'm a little bit disappointed about.
Let it go. Alright, this next one is from New Zealand. It's called Wahawera kiwi fruit and habanero sauce. It smells spicy. We've tried to Google the Scoville spice units on these, and we've tried to put them in level of hotness. We're taking a wild guess with a few of these ones. These ones we know, but
we couldn't get the exact ones, but these first two, I think it was, were around, you know, the 2,000 to say 4,000 Scovilles.
Come on,
These next,
down
the next ones are 200,000 to say 300, and the last stage is say 1 million. I think these were right
up to 2 million. Yeah, I'm just like
crazy.
nervous. I just want to get it done.
Cheers. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, it's nice. It's spicy. But
it's got a good flavour though. You know, some things are just hot and you're like, oh. But that's like, got a bit of kick, but it's like, that's tasty. My question number 2. Everyone has attributes that they take from their parents, and I think they become way more prominent as you get older. What attributes and habits have you noticed now that you've grown up a little bit more that you take on from your parents, and what are they?
I think growing up I was definitely more my dad. My dad's quite quiet and reserved until you get to know him. That's definitely me. As I've gotten older, I've realized I'm definitely a lot more like my mum. My mum is quite emotional, sensitive, and very strong-headed about people she loves, and fights for things really hard. I definitely think that I've taken that on these past couple of years.
You've definitely got both sides though. You can be real chilled and relaxed, which I think you definitely got to be with someone like me. But yeah, you stand up for what you love and what you believe in, and yeah, you ain't no punk. She ain't no punk.
Alright.
Try to psych myself for this one. This one's called Old Bones. Smoked garlic chili sauce.
We don't know how hot this is, so it's a wild guess.
Have to find out.
You've been putting so much sauce on them too, I'm getting real nervous.
We really taste it.
No, that one's chill.
That one is chill. That one probably should have been before the New Zealand one.
My question for you, and it's our most asked question at the moment, which I know is annoying Apollo because he's trying to promote things and then all people care about
Release a new song.
is how you feel about me doing OnlyFans, and how did it come about? Like, how did I bring it up to you, and what was your like initial reaction?
I've grown up in like the circus and entertainment industry, and I've grown up. My mum, you know, was a performer, and she was a stunt performer and a model. I'm very, I'm very, I think, chilled about everything to do. The human body is the human body, and my mum has done shoots. You've done, topless and stuff like that before. I've worked, in different cabarets with a bunch of different, performers and burlesque and that sort of thing as well. So I was all for it. I think in today's industry, there's just so much power to the agencies, and they take so much and they demand so much. And when you can sort of take your own style, and you can take and work out what brands you want to work for, you can put the money in your own hands, and you can do it yourself. I was just sort of 100% supportive for it, and everyone's got different levels on what they do with OnlyFans, and
Yeah, mine is like literally just continuing on with what I was doing, but kind of taking the power back a bit, because I've done topless shoots before and stuff, and they've
don't get me wrong, it is sexy. If you have not signed up to OnlyFans, you are missing out.
I love that.
But but you've done topless before, and the big thing at the end of the day when people ask me stuff like this is a woman's body is a woman's body. I'm not gonna tell anyone what they're gonna do with their body. I'm not gonna tell anyone how they have to look, how they have to dress.
And like, he takes my content half the time, and it's nothing new for him. He's so supportive and empowering, and you know, I love that. And I feel like if I was with someone who, when I turned around and said, hey, I'm ready and want to take on this new adventure and do OnlyFans, and he was really jealous and not for it, I would know that that's not the person for me. So him taking it so well has been great for both of us, I think, because it has done nothing but help both of us at the moment. Because we came home from Bali, I had no job, he had no job, both very broke.
It sucked. It was literally going to be the busiest year ever. We were looking to go off to America. There was so many gigs and, you know, festivals and stuff booked in, and then
OnlyFans saved my ass. So I definitely want to do a full video on that, and that'll definitely come soon with answering everyone's questions about everything to do with OnlyFans. But I don't want to babble on right now, as we have this one to delve into, and it is the Ingelhofer Ghost Pepper Mustard. It's so echoey in here because I'm still waiting for like a living room to arrive, so it's so loud.
The acoustics are great. As a singer, I get told to shut up all the time. So this is a mustard.
It's fine.
I feel like you could put way more of that one.
I feel like if it was spicy, it would have been really spicy. They all have a subtle kick to it. Like that one's definitely getting a little bit hotter in my mouth right now, but
now we're jumping from, you know, the few 100,000
to like
Scovilles.
a million. Like this one is called Ghost Pepper Sauce. It's got 1 million Scoville units. Vegan, which I'm excited about. Caution extreme heat. So I'm really quite nervous.
And guess who's tipping it on?
Don't give me a huge amount because I don't want to like be out so early.
Yeah, but I feel like you need to incrementally build up, because if I just give you a little bit of a taste, and then all of a sudden, you know, we get to these hectic corn chips.
Come on. Woo. My nose is already starting to run. I haven't even. Oh my god, not heaps, not heaps.
That's not heaps.
That's heaps.
Okay.
That's so much. I'm so nervous.
You gotta taste it.
I'm gonna ask my question before I put this in my mouth, because I don't know how I'm gonna go talking after this. Okay?
Isn't it my question?
I know you asked me 2 before though, in a row, so I don't know where we're at.
What question? You did the OnlyFans one last, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think it's mine.
Okay.
You can ask me another question if you want. We're just delaying the inevitable right now because this is going to be bloody hot. Following your question, how do you find...
So formal. Following on.
My rebuttal. How do you find dating someone in the entertainment industry with so many ups and downs and often strange situations? And do you think it'd be easier dating someone with a normal, straightforward career?
Okay, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna try and answer it.
Okay, cheers.
Yes. I've got more than you.
No, it's oh, you can give me a little bit. There you go. I feel like we could have put more sauce on that. I'll wait for it. It's about to have a kick come in.
I feel something.
There it is, yep.
It's building to something, definitely.
So it's the delayed ones you gotta watch out. Like what's the one called in
Holland?
Holland?
It's called
The Bomb or something?
De Bomb.
De Bomb.
Yeah, no, that's getting quite hot.
Yeah.
Mouth
I can definitely feel a little bit of spice with that one.
Oh my god, that just like hits you.
It's those delayed ones, hey, you're just like, oh, that's fine. And then 10 seconds later, 15 seconds later,
Oh my god, that's so hot. Are you fine?
Oh, I felt it, yeah. It's,
You felt it, but it's over for you? I'm starting to sweat.
This is the one that I'm a little bit worried about. The Rapture 2.0.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly try and answer your question.
Okay.
I definitely do think like dating someone in entertainment compared to a normal career, it's like benefits and not benefits to both. It's so hot. I definitely, in some situations, 100%, it would be easier to date someone who had a normal career with their life set out for them and they knew what things were next. Someone in the entertainment industry doesn't know what's happening next week, you know? But at the same time, I've also grown up in the entertainment industry myself, and I look like I'm gonna cry. And I love I love everything that he does. I'm there at everything, and I love the roller coaster and hate the roller coaster at the same time. So it's definitely a learning experience for both of us, I think. I mean, relationships are hard regardless, but yeah, when someone doesn't know what's happening next week, like, it definitely is a...
Yeah, because you can literally have, a call up for a gig and they're like, okay, we need you down in Melbourne, or we need you over here in another country in 2-3 days. Or
I mean,
on the flip side, when you have a bunch of stuff and...
Yeah, it's good and bad. Like, one time you booked a massive campaign and it was Valentine's Day. And so it's hard because it's sacrificing things sometimes. But yeah, I wouldn't change it. No. I don't know. How much? I'm not having it. I'm just going to take a nibble.
You're on a swap. You want a swap?
Oh, no, I'll just take a nibble.
No, you gotta eat the whole nug.
A whole nug. I'm like, my mouth is so...
Let's compare.
That's what he did to my nugget. What is this one called?
This one is the one that I had a little sniff of and was like, this is going to be hot. This one is called the Rapture 2.0. When I looked this up, this was 1.2 million Scovilles.
That was 1 million, and that really kicked my ass. All
right, cheers.
Cheers.
I am regretting this. This is your first one. You can't spit it out, it's part of the challenge.
It's getting worse, it's getting so worse. That one didn't even taste good. My whole face is getting really hot. How are you so chill when you're not even blinking an eye?
It's like it's hot, it's very hot. Here, I'll have a sip of milk with you. Yeah, that one does have, that's got a bit of kick to it.
So did the last one.
Well, here it comes. That was worse when I feel like I was doing alright, so I had a sip of that.
Oh my fucking god, no, that gets so much worse. I'm sweating like...
Oh. Oh. It's still getting worse, what the hell?
I know. Right, so we've been together for nearly 2 years. What are the biggest lessons you have learnt being in this relationship?
So many. Not every YouTube idea you have is a good one.
This is so bad.
I think
it's my tongue. It's my tongue that's the worst part.
Oh yeah. Oh. My head's changed like 40 kilos this time. Ah! I can't even look at that sauce bottle anymore.
It's so hot in my mouth right now. Oh no, it's getting so much worse, babe. I don't know what to do. Oh, how do people play this? It's so nice when you just keep the milk in your mouth. Just like keep it in there for a bit and it definitely like dies down for a bit. I think I'm good. Answer your question.
Oh, alright. Oh, it's still there.
So we've been in a relationship for 2 years. What are the biggest lessons you've learnt being in this relationship?
I'm struggling.
I'm
Can I have some milk? Thank you.
I'll go top up. I'm together.
Alright, some of the things I learned is sometimes you gotta let her have a win, otherwise she gets it. No, this is really hot. I'm not even acting right now. I think the big thing for me is my mind always goes 100 miles an hour because I'm always, you know, thinking and doing different things. I think being present and being in the moment, which is something that you're really good at, and me learning, I guess, to do that a bit more, like, you know, to just take time when I'm with you, to just be there, just in the moment with you. So, yeah, that's one thing, just learn to be in the moment a little bit more. I've also learned to be a bit more myself. I feel like, yeah, I don't have to act as cool around you. I'm a nerd, I'm a geek. And I think you sort of saw that when we first started dating, but I've incrementally, I guess, dropped the cool act more and more and more. Now to the point where I'm just feel like 100% myself around you, which I think is important. And I think another thing as well, we have different love languages.
That's a huge one, I think, for every relationship to go through, is trying to compromise and figure out each other's love languages, and that's been our biggest task so far.
Yeah, I'm very much, I'm very much more of like a support sort of person and effort, like, because sometimes, yeah, I get a bit down, you know, after putting in a lot of time and effort into something, say, you know, 100 hours or whatever, and you know, it doesn't get picked up or it doesn't go through, and just having someone there to, you know, just give some positive feedback and, you know, a little bit of encouragement is really big for me. Whereas Edie's is like quality time, and she likes, you know, like instead of a text message, like a phone call, you know, whereas for me, I'm like, oh, just a text message. So yeah, I think those things are probably the biggest things I've learned. All right.
So like, how do we have more to have? Because my mouth is still not chilling out.
That one was hectic. That is so hot.
This is Carolina Reaper chili in cold pressed olive oil. Jake reckons the oil might dilute it a little bit.
I had what was that?
I'm just gonna put it on a plate and then
we can dip. Yeah, so a few of my mates from axe throwing had Carolina Reaper paste, which was made straight from the chili, and I had it. And it was probably the hottest thing I've ever had in my life. And I had an empty stomach and it felt like I'd been punched in the stomach from the inside on the way down. And yeah, not to mention like the next day and the next day after, it just wasn't a fun period of my life, those 2 days.
All right, come on, dippy.
Bloody hot. So yeah, we'll see if it's a little bit more chilled.
He's put so much on, fuck that.
You've got the tiniest little bit, you've got to dippy it in there, man. This is...
Oh no. Oh no.
You have the smallest bit on there too.
This is Carolina Reaper. Oh no. I can't tell.
Anything that has the word Reaper in it, like, is definitely scary. Alright, last question. How you doing?
I'm okay, I think. That had like a kick to it straight away, but it's nothing like those two. Oh, thank God.
This one was like chill for so long, and then it just went boom. And this one was almost like boom straight away, wasn't it? That was... We've got to dish up some Carolina Reaper nuts.
We don't know if these are going to be really hot or not.
But then we've got the world's hottest corn chip to finish off, so...
Some of these. How many nuts do we have? Like 3?
Yeah, let's have 3. I feel like this is going to be really hot because there's a lot of warnings on the back. Anything that has that many warnings has got to be ridiculously hot.
Let's do it, go on.
You're not going to chew on an empty stomach.
We're not up to them, we're up to the nuts.
Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Nuts ahoy.
First off, yummy.
salted caramel and Reaper chili. Interesting combination. My very last question. We've talked heaps about traveling. Where would be your dream place to travel with me, and why do you think that place would be so special, particularly with me?
I think we've even spoken about this in the past video before. I think Japan is number one on our list at the moment. Definitely Europe as well, but I think Japan for us because it's so quirky and there's so much to do, and like he loves history, and I think it'd be special for us because there's like heaps for us to do there, and I think it's something that we've both spoken about so many times and so many things we want to do there that it would be like maybe like a big kind of like bucket list thing for both of us to go and do together. I feel like my voice is so weird from having these chilies. So yeah, I think definitely Japan would be an amazing experience for both of us.
Yeah, I think it's a place where there's like a good mix of everything, you know, like we're obviously into the more quirky, crazy side. It's big for wrestling, for sport, for history, shopping, little bars and stuff over there. So I think it'd be a really good mix for us.
Yeah, I would love to get there this year. I mean, just depends on how the world goes with the next couple of months, but that would be a dream for both of us, I think. Yeah. Should I ask my last question and then we do the corn chip as a finisher? Let's
do it.
My last question for you is actually just if you could write a note to your younger self, what would you say?
Oh.
Many things.
Many things. Many things. I think the biggest thing is when you're younger, you just fight so much for identity and to fit in, you know, and it's not till you get older that you learn to not really care about people's opinions and just, you know, run your own race. So I think my biggest advice would just be like, just be yourself, man. Like, don't worry about fitting in, don't worry about being cool. Like, all the people you hang around with are in the same sort of situation, just trying to see where they fit into life and trying to figure out who they are. You know, you don't have to try and be someone you're not. Just be exactly who you are. And you're good?
Yeah, I'm just having a little
waves. Coming back in.
I like coughed and it was like something from my throat attacked my tongue and I was like,
Yeah, it was just be you. I think when we're younger, we just, you know, we fight. We have such an identity fight, don't we? Because we're trying to fit in with a certain group and be accepted and, you know, dress how we think we should act, how we think we should, try and be cool in the way we are. Yeah, I definitely had a circle of that, and then I would come back to just being who I am, like, and you know, just a nerdy dude that loves magic, loves music, loves movies, and yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I have seen people like eat these with gloves on. I'm like, how is something edible if someone's eating it with gloves on?
World's hottest corn chips.
I'm gonna give you that one.
Oh, okay.
That was covered in so much.
It's if you guys can't see, that one's collected a lot of the flavouring there as opposed to Eden's one.
No, it does have heaps on it actually. Look at that.
Oh yeah, fair cool.
Just put the whole thing in.
Oh, he's gonna do it?
Oh gosh.
Oh, we're gonna do it! Alright, ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Chip in. Oh!
Not very yummy.
It's just dusty. It's like, ew.
I'm okay so far. Oh, as soon as she's like swollen.
Oh, here she comes. Ooh. Yeah, it's the throat, hey. Once it's...
Oh. The more you swallow, the worse it gets.
Wouldn't be my chip of choice to make nachos out of, that's for sure. Woo!
keep licking my lips and I don't know why. Oh no, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse.
Okay.
Oh my, as if give me my water.
Good now.
Give me water, you're joking. That's so mean. Oh, that gets so bad.
Oh, it's still going.
My mouth is salivating. How is a nugget gonna help you?
I don't know.
What is a banana gonna do? You've got a nugget and a banana in your mouth. Eating doesn't help, we know this. This one legit makes your mouth drool. You're crying. I really need more milk. There's no milk. Oh, it makes your mouth drool. Oh, it's not okay.
I can confirm they are the world's hottest corn chips. Myth that there's hotter corn chips out there busted. That is, it goes away and comes back.
It's like there's a fire in my mouth and on my lips.
It's lingering like a bad fart.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's not going away, it really hurts.
So YouTube, if you guys would like to try some of the sauces that we got today, definitely this one's probably the hottest. Do you reckon it's the hottest? Hottest.
Yeah, 100%. I'm in pain.
Oh yeah, I feel like that just doubled up with this.
I'm actually in so much pain.
So the Rapture 2.0 absolutely smashed me this one. The Ghost Reaper sauce as well.
Oh, it's my lips.
Oh, the nose
that
is
one
running.
makes you actually salivate, like.
Yeah, you know what I think it is? Because it's dry and you've got like, it's in like a seasoning, it's not like a sauce that just slides down, it's sort of like dusts and gets stuck in your throat. And yeah, it seems to linger. Very long time.
I need to go ice my whole mouth. Thank you so much for watching.
Cheers guys. Maybe I'll pick the activity next time, yeah?
Yeah. I'm still so not okay. That hurts so bad. Oh my god.